Hello and welcome back to Centre Coventry, where it is FA Cup second round day, and we also have an away game, a rearranged game against Burton Albion coming up for you in this episode. As you can see by the league table, we are currently sitting in second place with a game in hand over most of the playoff sides. Games in hand over Plymouth, Peterborough and Barnsley. That will be the Burton Albion game, which will be played Tuesday night. We're in to December. We're starting to get towards the sort of business end of the season now. Nearly 20 games in. Really still up there with Portsmouth and trying to cement ourselves into that top two. Our form since the Wolves Cup game, which we lost, we've done okay. We won against Accrington Stanley with a penalty. Didn't look too great. Beat Wrexham just in the first round of the FA Cup. And then form, this was the weakest side we've ever put out for a game. Lots of youth players in there: Lewis Green, Chris Camwell, Callum Martin, Billy Steadman, Luke Rowe, David Bramang, all getting their debuts in that one. Peterborough, we had a decent draw. Junior Brown getting an own goal. We did dominate that one as well. And recently in the midweek, we've lost 1-0 to Fleetwood, an early goal from Chris Long, killing us in that one. Another big thing for us, as you might be able to see, we have lost a major staff member. Who's missing is our assistant manager, Adi Vavish. He has gone. I'm actually a little bit upset. Here he is. He had an offer from Sunderland. We tried to get him to stay. We're like, oh, come on, stay. Don't leave. Stay on. He's like, oh, yeah, I appreciate that you need me, but not going to have you influence my decision. Okay, fair enough, whatever. And he made the move to Sunderland. Bit disappointed. He's gone there to be assistant manager. Nothing's really changed for him. He's on more money, so I suppose that's the major change for him. We did offer a contract to someone, Mark Bonner. We tried to get Mark Bonner in from Cambridge. He just signed a new contract with Cambridge, so we couldn't actually get him. So that happened, and we couldn't bring in Mark Bonner. So we're looking. We've got another man on the radar. We've offered a contract. I'm not actually sure how to find that and show you that. We have offered a contract to someone, but we are going to be doing today's game against Stevenage. We won't have an assistant manager in place. I'm not sure who will take up that role for us, but we're playing a strong side against Stevenage. We need to get into the third round. We'll have the third round draw as well, and then Burton Albion. But focusing on this one straight away. Starting lineup, as you can see: Lee Burge in goal. Dujan Sterling is back fit and starting for us at right back. Willis and Davis are the central defenders, with Brandon Mason at left back. Abu Agogo and Tom Bayliss the central midfielders. Jody Jones, Connor Chaplin, Blackett Taylor, and Clark Harris today. Clark Harris is yet to score. He has gone a massive 12 league games without a goal. He's got 3 assists. Struggling a little bit. He has got a couple of games in for Jamaica, which is great. He's decided he's Jamaican and is going to play international football, which is nice. Should drive his price up a little bit when we get rid of him in January, maybe. If he fails to score today, I will have some questions, as we are playing a pretty poor side in Stevenage. They got a goalkeeper on loan from QPR. They are 6th in League 2. Not terrible. They are only 5 points off 4 points off the top. They're okay. They're not the worst side, but again, we're a league above. We can't give it to the assistant because we're there isn't one. We're on the bench alone today. Got the goalie coaches and a couple of other coaches, but we're on our own. We're not going to be getting a management advice from the assistant. We're on our own. We wanted to keep Vavish as well. Wanted to go a long way with him in behind us, but they've taken the lead against Sunderland. Burton Albion have gone behind to Sunderland very early. That's all AD Vavish that. However well they do now, is down to him. And if we don't pick up, it's down to him that we're terrible. Well, scratch that. Quarter of an hour in. Corey Blackett-Taylor's opened the scoring. Assisted by Jody Jones. That's a hell of a start. We'll take that one. This is a wonderful run down the left-hand side by Jody Jones. Just whipping one in towards the far stick. Corey Blackett-Taylor getting on the end of it quite nicely. And that's a nice header. He's already on a yellow card, which is a tiny bit frustrating. And Tom Davis picks up one as well. We don't want to be getting anyone sent off in this one. We're doing okay though. Oh, here we go. How has he got on the end of that? Oh my goodness. This is absolutely disgraceful defending. Where is he? He's the last man at the back. There he is. And he's just run away from everyone. No one's picked him up. And it's 1-1 relatively quickly. We've not been able to hold a lead, and now here they go again, wanting to demand more, but we can't at the moment. And there's an easy catch from Lee Burge. We should be getting ourselves into the third round of the FA Cup. We do not want to replay. Can we have a go at them yet? Yes, we can. Come on. Brandon Mason. Davis. I was going to say, I thought that had flown in. It's a free kick. And we're going to come into half-time, I think. Level. And that is not what we want. We need a third round tie away at United or someone. And we're not happy. I'm not happy with that. We can't be 1-1 against a side that is nearly 24 places between us. We're right at the top of over 24 places. Lee Burge, oh my goodness. Oh no, it's just a nightmare, isn't it, to be honest. Connor Chaplin's picked up a knock, so we're going to quickly change things. We're going to pop Jody Jones in attacking midfield and pop Junior Brown up there. Jordan Willis is having a stinker, but we're going to keep him on. And we're going to replace Clark Harris with Bakayoko, because he clearly, what he's not doing is working. Here's Jody Jones out wide though. Can he do something brilliant? Mason does well. Clark Harris, oh my goodness, we're going to cancel the changes really quickly as Johnson Clark Harris finds the back of the net. Connor Chaplin's going to come off for Junior Brown. That's going to be our only sub. As Johnson Clark Harris defies the odds. That's great. Clark Harris with a good header into the corner, relieving a little bit of pressure on him because he was coming off then. A go, and it's just over. We need to relieve some pressure on ourselves in this one, actually. We're still not safe. As Bayliss whips one in, it's away as far as Clark Harris. Why is he not in the box? Junior Brown, Davis, Brown, a go. Please don't lose it. Davis, go line. Good. Junior Brown. Attack someone. Don't be afraid to attack someone. A go. Brown. There you go. Junior Brown. And there you go. That's a lot better. Starting to get into this game. I mean, we've had all of the game. When you actually look at the possession, we've had all of it. Now you've pretty much had none. 29%. We should be getting another one here. Here's Jody Jones. He's been absolutely upended. Referee. Nothing doing. And there's a go. Hopefully we can just brush that off. Junior Brown. Left back, turn left winger. Jones. John Sterling. Across goal. It's Blackett-Taylor. It's 3-1. And that should just about be that. Don't see us losing this game from here. If we draw it even from here, it's going to be disgraceful. John Sterling got it back across goal. Nice tackle from their number 4, but Blackett-Taylor's there to just poach that ball home. Very quickly a chance for Stevenage to get a goal back. If they get one here, could be some trouble brewing. We're going to take Willis off, who has had a bit of a stinker. We're going to give Jordan Thompson, our young centre-half, some game time. He's never had a bad game for us. Mason whipping one in, and it's Junior Brown who's absolutely thundered it home. The two fullbacks helping each other out. Look at that from Junior Brown. What a header. We take a 4-1 lead in this game. I mean, we have dominated, but it's a little bit kind on us today. We probably haven't deserved this much of a lead, and there's 4-2. Alex Ravel with a goal. He's a bit of a three counties journeyman. He's been around a few different sides. The Dons, Northampton, he's been around the block. But we're looking like we're going to comfortably go through. We're going to be into the third round. Pretty much dominant. I mean, 24 shots to 8. 70% possession as things stand. And there's probably the last kick of the game. It is the last kick of the game. We've beaten Stevenage by 4 goals to 2 in this one. We're going to be back. We're not even going to bother with a team talk. We're just going to let them get on with it. We're going to be back with the draw for the FA Cup third round. Well, here we are for the FA Cup third round draw. Probably the biggest day in lower league clubs and some big sides calendars, really. I mean, you look at some of the teams that are in here and some of the teams you could play. It's a huge day for everyone, and I know for a fact that I want one of the big boys away from home. Tottenham will do. Rochdale getting a lucky day out at Wembley, unless Tottenham's ground is finished on this. I have to have a look at that one. Not sure if it's finished. It's December. I doubt it. Manchester City away. We'll take that. AFC Wimbledon or Carlisle get their day out. Sunderland get Chelsea. The big boys. Here we go. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. We'll draw all of the teams. See if there's any other big days. We nearly had Leicester and Liverpool. Leicester obviously a derby and Liverpool, and it's a huge game. Arsenal got Blackburn, and Manchester United have Dover or Lincoln. They're getting a big payday, one of those clubs. But for us, it's Newcastle United on the 5th of January. So here we are at Burton Albion away. It's our game in hand, as well as Portsmouth, Charlton, Southend and Blackpool all having games in hand with us. A tiny change for us potentially, a Buagogo. He just doesn't like it there. He doesn't like it. We're gonna bring in Liam Kelly today. He can do that role slightly better. Clark Harris is keeping his place. Jack Grimm is nearly back. Michael Doyle we're gonna put on the bench. We're gonna leave Tom Davis out today. We're going to go with that. Michael Doyle wants more game time. He's come to me and said that he wants more game time, so we're going to have to do it. They are set up for a draw if I've ever seen it. But that is a disgrace. If they come out of this with a win, I'm not going to be happy. Go out there and give the fans their money's worth. Give the lads that have travelled here today their money's worth. Marvin Sordell, of course, former Coventry striker. We swapped him for Stuart Bevan in real life, who's now out on loan at Wrexham. So shows who won that deal out of the two sides. But they are playing a ridiculously defensive formation today, which probably means we can go attacking, because I mean we're dominating possession, and hopefully we can just break it down. That's going to be our main problem, I think, is actually breaking down this horrifically defensive formation. Here's Chaplin, Willis to Bayliss, and there's a very smart finish. The fans behind the goal loving it. Tom Bayliss, 36 minutes in, we've finally broken down that massively defensive formation of Burton Albion's and taken the lead. This is a wonderful ball from Jordan Willis, and Bayliss touch out of feet. What a finish, right in the corner, no chance, side netting. No way Stephen Bywater gets to that, and it's just proven by the possession. It's just crazy. I mean, look how much time we have in the middle of the park. Look at this. And now we've got an overlap. And there's Blackett Taylor. There's Sterling. Clark Harris. And he's got 2 in. Oh, he's offside. Oh, I thought he was 2 in 2. Like Bus is a... Is he... How far offside is he? Yeah, he is off. He is off. Fair enough. Good finish, though. He had to come back to it. Didn't actually need to be offside. Is Jody Jones off the crossbar right before half-time. We'll take that into half-time as Charlton are also winning. They're beating Portsmouth. So we can be very, very happy. We can say, oh, I'm really happy. Keep that up. And they're loving it. The players are very happy. Burton Albion are going to have to come out of their shell at some point, and we'll crush them when they do. 74% possession. Charlton up to 3rd. Portsmouth down to 2nd. Us top. We're breaking away from Plymouth. Charlton, we could do with Portsmouth probably getting 1. Okay, they brought off Akins. They've moved Sordell out to right midfield, which seems a crazy one. We're going to make a change as well. We're going to do that, and then Jordi Huula can come on out wide right. He's been out injured. He got a gash in training, which meant he couldn't actually do anything for a little while. And we're going to bring on Abuagogo for Bayliss, who's struggling, and Bakayoko for Clark Harris. 3 relatively attacking moves from us. I mean, Abuagogo is quite defensive, but the other 2 quite attacking moves as we've dominated this game. Not much has really happened, to be honest. It's a nice easy one. Willis, final whistle. 1-0 win for Coventry City against Burton Albion. We're going to say to the lads, well done. That's a good win. That's a very good win. They didn't offer anything, but, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Portsmouth's 90th minute goal from David Wheeler has really helped us out, actually, because now we're sort of, you know, we're 5 points clear of Plymouth, and Charlton aren't going to be catching us as quickly. That's really, really helped us, actually. We're top of League One at the end of this episode. Clough is unhappy with his work, with the team's work ethic, but I mean, I'm not being funny, mate. Your team didn't actually move because you didn't tell them to. But there you go. Tom Bayliss stars in a win. The schedule, we will probably be looking at coming back next. Maybe around here, but this is going to be a big one. Maybe these 2 get a nice win against Wickham, and then a Newcastle in the FA Cup. Remember, if you did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel and comment anything that you think we can do better. Thank you very much.